Hey guys, what's up? It's Mary, and today I'm going to show you how to get perfect scores on all your APs. Alright, so before we get started, I'd like to share why I'm making this video. So I have 2 AP Stellar Awards, which means you got 3 or higher on 3 APs. So I got that for 2014 and 2015. I took in multiple APs. I usually take history, math, and science APs. So I took AP Euro and I got a 5. I took AP US History and I got a 5. I took AP Physics, C, Mechanics, and I got a 3. I took AP Bio and I got a 4. Took AP Stats, I got a 5, and I took AP Calc, AB, and I got a 5. So clearly I've gotten 3 or higher on multiple APs and all the APs that I've taken. So I know the system a little bit better, so I'd like to just share with you some of the tips and tricks I employed throughout my time in high school taking APs. Alright, so the first thing I recommend is getting review books. So my personal favorite is the Barron's, and you can see I kind of dig into that with all my flags. So I got this for AP Statistics and AP Bio, and I also had one for my other APs that I'd taken, but unfortunately I don't have those anymore. I only have my senior year ones left. And then for math, I like the Princeton Review better than the Barron's. I know I have Barron's for AP Stats, but for like your more heavy math courses, I really recommend the Princeton Review. Personally, I just found that these are better and more comprehensive. Okay, so going on that theme of review books and review materials, you can get additional reviews, such as these flashcards from 5 Steps to a 5. So 5 Steps to a 5, I did use that for AP Physics, not for my other ones, I don't know. I didn't really like it as much as more comprehensive Barron and Princeton review books, but if you pretty much know your stuff and you just want a quick review stuff, then maybe 5 Steps to a 5 is the thing for you. I do like these flashcards for AP Bio because there's a ton of them, there's like 600. And they're very comprehensive. They're a good way to review. You know, the week before the test is drilling for your practice. They're not 100% necessary. It really depends, again, on what you're taking and how well you want to do on it. And also, these things can get a little pricey. Like, this was $20, and that's kind of a lot. So maybe if your teacher has them, they'll let you borrow it, or your library or something might be a better option if you don't want to spend all the money on top of a review book that's usually between $20 and $30. So my first tip is to start early. So you should start studying early and do as much practice as possible. So personally for me, I started to really hit the books at the end of my spring break, was usually early April. So I had a good month to study. So obviously you have to adjust this depending what your AP is, how comfortable you are, and how many you have. So when you only had one, it was obviously easier just to spend the whole month hitting it. And then when I got to my senior year, when I had 3, I really had to prioritize which test came first and start strategize from there. So my AP Calc AB came first, and it was in the first week. My other 2 were in the second week, so I hit AP Calc really hard. And then right after, I kind of hit the other 2. So it's also prioritizing. By the time you get to your senior year, you should know where you're going. So this helps you gauge when you look at your college's AP policy. You should see like what they require to get what credit. So I can help you gauge, you know, I need a 5 on, let's say, AP Bio to get the credit I want. I only need a 3 in AP Stats to get the credit that I want. So it helps you gauge, you know, how well you have to do on each test so you can prioritize your study time. Okay, so my third tip is to practice. So the AP College Board is really nice, and they hand out practice tests on their website for free. So you can kind of, like, you know, take multiple tests and gauge where you are. So I found these really helpful. Unfortunately, I don't have those, I already recycled them, but I don't know, I really like them. They really helped me succeed, so please check that out, and I'll send a link in the description below for you if you didn't know about it to utilize College Board's resources. Okay, so tip number 4 is to look at videos online. So personally, I like Bosman's Science. I found that he was really comprehensive for AP Bio, and also he taught some AP Chem and AP Physics. I didn't really use him for AP Physics, so I didn't know about him then. But definitely for AP Bio, check out Bosman's Science. And then for math, you can always check out Patrick JMT, he's really good. And then for Chem, you can check out Tyler DeWitt's, so he's pretty helpful. And then my tip number 5 is obviously when you get to the test, please eat breakfast. It's really important. And you know, the night before, don't try to cram, just relax and get plenty of sleep. This is super important when you take them because they're super long tests and you have to be, you know, relaxed and prepared and just breathe. Because if you have an anxiety attack the whole time, it's not going to be a fun time. So please just relax when you get to the test. Okay, and I would just like to sort of give some background on why you should take APs. This is related to this video. So personally, I like APs and I think they're extremely helpful. So one, not only are you saving tons of money because the tests are like $80 and usually it's $300 per credit at a college, so you'd be spending 3 times 4 or 3 times 3, so $900 to $1,200 for the same class at a college. So you're saving tons of money. And then also, the APs are easier than taking it at college. They're curved so much as compared to college. Like the AP Chem compared to my college, Gen Chem, there's absolutely no curve on anything. And then the AP Chem is super curved. So that's really nice because not all colleges will give you such a generous curve like the AP does. And then my last thing, APs, they're just great and they get you so ahead in college. Like I'm so lucky and so glad that I paid and I took them and I did well on all my APs because now I'm a junior 1 standing. I have a ton of credits. I have like 70 credits. So that's crazy, and this is going to be my second semester at a college, so technically I'm only a freshman 1 physically, but I'm a junior 1 by credits, so that's amazing. And then credits are super important because they help you get into classes, they help you get better housing, they help you with everything, they help you get out gen eds, they can help you with your major, so I highly recommend taking them, even if you just take something for your gen ed, it doesn't even have to be for your majors, so I just highly recommend taking them. And usually colleges are very good at accepting them. They usually don't, like as long as you get a 3 or higher, they might get a little picky on what credit they'll give you for what, but they're not going to be like if you got a perfect 5. Most colleges will not, totally deny it. Some colleges do, like Harvard I know does deny some of them, but especially if you go to a state school, your credits will most likely transfer, so that's super great. So you don't even have to worry about really wasting your money because it's usually not a problem. So it's just a great way to, get ahead, and I highly recommend taking them. Alright guys, that's all. So those are my 5 tips to help you do well on your APs. So I know AP season is not quite upon us, but it will be coming soon, and I know a lot of people start studying at the end of January anyway. I didn't start until the end of April, but whatever floats your boat. So I just hope this video helps, and best of luck on all your APs.